Governor Soludo commends empowerment program of Police Officers' Wives Association. Governor Soludo visits Federal Road Safety Corps operatives who survived gun attack in hospital. Nigeria to strengthen trade relations with United Kingdom. And South Korea's new government to compensate small businesses for losses suffered from COVID-19 restrictions. Before the news in details, here is a special message. Governor Chukwuma Soludo has come for a total turnaround, maintenance of the Anambra State economy and promotion of core Igbo values. Let's give him maximum support for the task ahead. Good morning and welcome to the news. My name is Nonye Nwokoye. Now, Anambra State Governor Professor Chukwuma Soludo has repeated call for the promotion of made in Nigeria products. The governor made the call when the national president of the Police Officers' Wives Association, POA, and wife of the Inspector General of Police, IGP Hajia Hajara Usman Alkali Baba, paid a courtesy call on him at the Governor's Lodge, Amobia. A Government House correspondent Ejike Abana has details.
The wife of the IG was in the state on her annual visit to different police formations across the country. The governor said that promoting made in Nigeria products will help promote the economy of the country. Governor Soludo applauded the POA boss and her entourage for the visit and assured of continued support to the association. Professor Soludo noted that the visit will enlighten the POA members and ensure that they remain abreast with happenings in the society, which he said will go a long way in alleviating the poor living conditions of Nigerian women, especially the widows. He added that their empowerment program will also give the beneficiaries a sense of belonging and purposeful living.
I want to appreciate you for one thing. As I was looking at your faces, and you must be a special breed actually, with the pressure that you go through. The pressure that you go through. Because being wife of police officers must be must be going through quite a lot of pressure. They get out each morning, you're not sure if they'll come back in the evening. Isn't that? It's a very, very special place to be. And I want on behalf of all of us, on behalf of Nigeria as well, to thank and commend you for bearing the greater pressure. That's why the guy is out. You don't have the bigger pressure.
Earlier, the wife of the IGP, Hajia Alkali Baba, called for improved welfare for the wives of officers of the Nigeria Police Force and appealed for the provision of more facilities in police schools, as well as the construction of skill acquisition centers for the wives and children of police officers in the state to boost the morale of officers and their wives, as well as enable them to continually contribute significantly to the overall development of Anambra State and Nigeria at large. She stated that the visit was a wake-up call to Anambra State POA and opportunity to appreciate the efforts of their husbands to end all hindrances to the growth and development of the country, while soliciting the support of the Anambra State government towards entrenching the activities of POA in the state.
I'm here because we've never met you before when we were here. And when we came and we were here, we decided that we should come and say congratulations to you and tell you that the police family here, they are already part of you here in the city. And from all indications, what we saw in the hall with the Commissioner of Women Affairs, I think she's already taken over as her own. I'm going to tell you that I'm one of you, and my members are one of you too. So thank you, sir. We appreciate you, and we say a big congratulations to you. And may Almighty Allah that puts you on this seat will be with you and bless you and protect you till your tenure ends. Amen.
Present at the event were Anambra State Commissioner of Police, Mr. Echeng, Commissioner for Women Affairs, Children and Social Development, Mrs. Ifi Obinabo, among others. From the Governor's Lodge, Amobia, Ejike Abana, ABS News.
Anambra State Government has visited one of the operatives of the Federal Road Safety Corps FRSC, Mr. Ikechukwu Egwu, who survived an attack perpetrated by gunmen along Ibuku Oga Road and is currently receiving medical treatment. Governor Chukwuma Soludo, represented by his deputy, Dr. Onyeka Chukwu Ibezim, who thanked God for the survivor, decried the incessant attacks by hoodlums on security operatives. Correspondent Emmanuel Chibata reports.
Recall that gunmen attacked a patrol team of the FRSC on Sunday, 3rd April 2022, killing operatives and injuring the assistant route commander Ikechukwu Egwu, who were officially conducting a routine patrol operation along the Ibuku Oga route. Arriving at Chukwuemeka Odumegwu University Teaching Hospital, Amakuoka, where the victim is hospitalized, Dr. Ibezim, a medical practitioner accompanied by the Anambra State Sector Commander of FRSC, Mr. Adeoye Irelewuyi, commended the hospital for its excellent medical care of the victim, expressing confidence that the victim, who is recuperating, will resume work in no distant time. The Deputy Governor described the FRSC as armless body of security agencies with statutory responsibility of trying to free routes of traffic and to ensure that vehicles are in order, noting that there was no reason for such attack, reiterating that violence is not the way forward, rather dialogue.
I see their work as humanitarian per se, so attacks on soft spots like this is quite condemnable.
Responding, Mr. Irelewuyi appreciated the state government for supporting the Federal Road Safety Corps in the state, restating resolve of the Corps to render more quality and efficient service delivery to Anambra.
We are very grateful to His Excellency, the Executive Governor of Anambra State, and His Excellency, the Deputy Governor, for being so magnanimous to visit the staff that has been in the hospital. We are very encouraged by this move. All the officers and men of the FRSC in Anambra State are very, very encouraged.
The Chief Medical Director, Chukwuemeka Odumegwu University Teaching Hospital, Amakuoka, Dr. Joe Akabike, disclosed that some shots penetrated the victims in areas they can be removed and expressed hope that he will soon be discharged, having received intensive medical care.
We want us to thank the referral hospital that he went first, that gave the first aid and brought them here. And we have taken him to theater. We saw all the areas that are affected, the gut and other areas, which we have comfortably operated on. He has been in an intensive care unit for over 2 weeks now, and he's stabilized. So I'm sure that as soon as he will go, because he's back to the private ward, where, of course, the care you give here is not as paramount as intensive care. But that means that he's gradually being weaned home. So I'm sure that as soon as he will be discharged.
On his part, the victim, Ikechukwu Egwu, said he is full of hope that in no distant time he will resume duty. In Oka, Emmanuel Chibata, ABS News.
Wishing Ikechukwu a speedy recovery. Now, Anambra State Commissioner for Housing and Urban Development, Mr. Paulie Onyeka, has commenced the inspection of major abandoned and ongoing projects under his ministry. Places visited in company of the Commissioner for Lands, Professor Ofonze Amuchazi, the Managing Director and Chief Executive Officer of Oka Capital Territory Development Authority, Venerable Amechi Okwosa, the Chairman, Anambra State Physical Planning Board, Mr. Chike Madekwe, and the representative of the State Surveyor General included the abandoned Government House Complex, Ifite Oka near State Secretariat, and the Three Arms Zone, Isiago. Mr. Paulie Onyeka, who expressed dismay over the abandoned projects by successive governments, maintained that Governor Chukwuma Soludo's administration has zero tolerance for abandoned projects. He warned the people encroaching on government lands to desist forthwith or have themselves to blame. Anambra State Government says it is making strategic plans to reposition the local government system. The Commissioner for Local Government Chieftaincy and Community Affairs, Mr. Tony Collins Nwabunwanne, stated this at Oyi and Anambra East local government headquarters, where he continued his familiarization tour across the 21 local government areas of the state. Onyinye Agobeze has details.
During the visit, the commissioner maintained that the administration of Professor Chukwuma Soludo is poised to transform and reallocate the duties of the local government system in the state. Mr. Wabuwanne said that the tour was aimed at identifying the challenges facing each local government and provide conducive working conditions to the workers, while advising them to cooperate with the government by putting more efforts in their duties.
Local government and local government. It's here now local government all. Opania? Manakita on yours so so onye che go ya gbamoto we bia all. O si ke nya na bia all. Manya je no ri boy e megene. O ya alo. So kalu man always do mo salary ana we apanye so. So Mr. Governor to reach it that narrative.
In their separate remarks, the chairman of Local Government Service Commission in Anambra State, Dr. Peter Egenti, the Anambra State President of National Union of Local Government Employees, Comrade Chikwelu Adigwe, and the Executive Secretary, Local Government Staff Pensions Board, Mrs. Gloria Obiora Ibezim, who accompanied the commissioner on the visit, commended him for reaching out to the workers.
I know one woman. There was a Londonian kind. Tony Collins, London kind. Before now, I'm a TC chairman. Now neighboring local government. There are no one. If everyone so good local government, Oma, Matasia. If anyone wake it here, you can go on when you come around. But now, one Ukwa government na-ekwe bụ na ife a narapụrụ anyị eri oge anyị na-ayọ na-aga ewechi ya pancha awele enwe anwụle.
My issue of Cafe Roll, I got for that, so I'm a lot of my questions as well.
Welcoming the commissioner to their respective local government areas, the Transition Committee Chairman of Oyi Local Government Area, Dr. Nnamdi Wadiobu, and his Anambra East counterpart, Mr. Obiweke, who was represented by the head of local government administration, Mrs. Rose Ndibe, commended the commissioner for familiarizing with workers at the local government level and requested for more working logistics, recruitment, and staff training, among others. In a vote of thanks, the chairman of National Union of Local Government Employees in Oyi Local Government Area, Comrade Nicholas Arome, thanked the commissioner for being responsive and assured that the staff will continue to discharge their duties effectively. From Anambra East Local Government Headquarters, I am Onyinye Agubeze reporting for ABS News.
Nibo, Umuawolo and Mbaoku communities now have cause to smile following flag off of the 10 kilometers Achaloji Nibo Umuawolo Mbaoku Road by a philanthropist from Umuawolo, MD Pinatech Construction Limited, Chief Christopher Ndobese. The event held at Achaloji Junction along Nibo Isiaga Road was in solidarity to the aspirations of the Oka North and South Federal Constituency hopeful, Chief Azubike Ekwozo. Works correspondent Ngozi Obileri was at the event and bring details.
For the second time in a matter of days, people of Oka North and South Federal Constituency are receiving quality attention in solidarity of Chief Azubike Ekwozo, whose ambition is to represent them at the Green Chambers. Recently, Ndi Amobia were graced with flag off of 2 major roads in the area, while the people of Nibo, Umuawolo and Mbuku also benefited. Speaking at the event, Chief Ndubisi said that there is no better person to represent them at the Green Chambers than Chief Ekwozo, popularly called Ide Umuawolo, since he has been tested and trusted to help the indigent and hearken to the cries of the poor.
Because yesterday I am on a national chairman. When flag ya off. Road not there. Flag off. And today we are here again. This road, by God's grace, by God's grace, in the next 6 months, this road will be completed.
The former majority leader, Anambra State House of Assembly, Barrister Harford Oseke, maintained that the people of Obizi community have all it takes to represent Awka North and South Federal Constituency, which was why they decided to throw their support to Chief Ekwozo, calling on other communities to give him maximum support to achieve his ambition. In their separate speeches, the traditional rulers of Umuawulu, Igwe Joel Egwonwu and Ezinato, Igwe Timothy Ezenwaka, appreciated the benefactor for his benevolence and said that Chief Ekwozo is known for doing good in terms of relating with people of the area, both in celebration and in mourning times, unlike those who represent them in the past, who, according to them, hardly mix up with members of the constituency as soon as they are given the mandate. The President General-elect of Nibo Community, Professor Tony Nwokoye, on behalf of the community, promised to support the ambition of Chief Ekwozo 100%, noting that construction of the road will give people of his community a big relief, as the traffic jam witnessed at Ekenibo will be a thing of the past. Speaking, Chief Ekwozo appreciated all for the confidence reposed in him and called on Awka North to meet and agree on 2 roads that are of great importance to them so that work will commence, and announced that work is already on at the Amansi Road. Meanwhile, the benefactor also announced that work will kick off along Achaloji, Ekenibo Junction, to ease traffic in the area. Chief Emmanuel Ndubisi, who is the chairman, Awolu Brothers Forum, was present at the event. From Achaloji Junction, Nibo, Isiagu Road, I am Ngozi Obileri for ABS News.
On the national scene, Nigeria and the United Kingdom have restated commitment to removing bilateral trade barriers between the two countries. The Nigerian delegation was led by the Minister of Industry, Trade and Investment, Otumba Adeniyi Adebayo, his counterpart in the Ministry of State for Budget and National Planning, Clem Agba, and Nigeria's Chief Trade Negotiator, Dr. Yenov Aga. The UK delegation was led by the Minister for International Trade, Penny Mordaunt, accompanied by the United Kingdom's trade envoy to Nigeria. A release from the Ministry of Industry, Trade and Investment quoted Adebayo as saying that the goal of the meeting was to deliberate on specific economic challenges facing both countries while strategizing on how best to surmount them. According to the minister, the meeting also provided an opportunity for trade ministers of both countries to be updated on the outcome of a lower-level business dialogue between UK business operators in Nigeria and the federal government. They also pledged to establish an official working group to enhance the trade partnership for mutual benefits, adding that they have agreed to channel their energy towards how the bilateral relations could be exploited and enhanced for the benefit of all. A former staff of the Anambra Broadcasting Service, Mr. Chukwuma Ezumezu, last weekend took his heartthrob, former Miss Oluchi Okonkwo, to the altar. The exchange of marital vows, which took place at St. Anthony's Catholic Church, Mpo, in a Idemili North local government area, was witnessed by family members, friends, and well-wishers. Details of the report is here presented.
In his homily, the parish vicar, Reverend Father Jude Onyagoro, urged the couple to always compliment each other and make God the cornerstone of their family. The Catholic priest, while cautioning against third-party interference, undue comparison, and social media influence, reminded them that this decision for a successful union lie in their hands.
The greatest gift you can give to every child on earth is the gift of growing up presence of loving mother and father. That is the greatest gift. Because they make for both the psychological, emotional, spiritual, intellectual, and social development of that child.
In an interview, Oluchi the bride promised to put in her best for a happy married life, while the groom, Mr. Chukwuma, expressed gratitude to God for actualizing his dream.
I promise that I will do my best to be the best husband that there is. And I pray to God to bless our family, to continue to bless us, to bring us fruitfulness, to bring us unity and love.
I assure everyone and myself in particular that I'll put in my best, my very best in it. Thank you.
In their separate remarks, the parents of the bride, Mr. and Mrs. Isaac Okonkwo, and the groom's mother, Mrs. Augustina Ezumezu, while wishing them well, pray for mutual understanding for a happy union.
Mana Jesus ga-enwe mmeli. Ọ ga-akọ nka ihe ọjọọ niile. Ọ ga-etulu ugo ka nsi tulu maka na tụanwa nji anata ngozi Chineke ka ọ ga-esikwa wee natakwa ngozi nke Chukwu n'aha Jizọs.
Agọrọ ha ọfọ. Ogologo ndụ na-arụ isi ike. Na Chineke ta onye ha nghọta zuru oke fa ga-eji wee bi ndụ edem nwunye ha. Na-akwa Chineke nna dịka ha gbachara akwụkwọ n'ụbọchị nke taata ka ọ were ọmụmụ nwoke na ọmụmụ nwaanyị wee gozie fa.
At the reception held at the Basilica of the Most Holy Trinity, Onitsha, friends and well-wishers offered piece of advice. The acting managing director of Anambra Broadcasting Service, Mr. Gebo Baleze, who came to share in their joy, advised them to be exemplary and emulate a biblical couple of old.
My prayer is that God will bless them. He will continue to bless them because they've answered one of the injunctions He has given man, so that they will continue to create and multiply.
Adding their voice, Mr. Augustine and Mrs. Anuli Olibie urged them to depend on God and respect each other as marriage has no formula. Signing of the marriage registrar, cutting of the cake and nuptial dance featured at the ceremony.
We say congratulations to the couple. Now on business news, the Securities and Exchange Commission has restated the vital role the capital market plays in the development of any country through infrastructure funding. Director General of the SEC, Lamido Yuguda, stated this when a team from the Nigerian Economic Summit Group visited the Commission in Abuja. The SEC DG said that the capital market can do more in the areas of provision of long-term funds to develop infrastructure for the country and support developmental projects. The SEC boss noted that the telecommunications companies are successful because the services are not free of charge. He further expressed worry that the banking sector is being overstressed, urging government and corporate organizations to look towards the capital market for their funding needs. On the foreign scene, South Korean President-elect Yoon Suk-yeol's government will compensate 5.5 million owners of small businesses for losses suffered from COVID-19 curbs, the head of his transition team said. Yoon is expected to take office on May 10, and the team said in its statement that losses in operating income suffered by such businesses were estimated at 54 trillion, won because of curbs during the 2020-2021 period. It did not say exactly how much would be paid, however, or state the size of a supplementary budget that is expected. South Korea lifted almost all pandemic restrictions apart from a mask mandate earlier this month as part of the country's move towards living with the virus. And on sports news, Tyson Fury insists no amount of money will tempt him back into the ring after the WBC heavyweight champion retired following his win over Dillian Whyte. Fury beat fellow Briton Whyte with a 6th-round stoppage to maintain his undefeated career. The 33-year-old vowed to hang up his gloves after his successful title defense in front of 94,000 fans at Wembley. but there has been widespread speculations he will be persuaded to return to fight either WBA, IBF and WBO champion Oleksandr Usyk or Anthony Joshua, whose rematch is penciled in for this summer. Fury squashed those rumors during an interview with journalists. And with that sports news, we come to the end of the news. But remember, you can follow news and programs on ABS from any part of the world by liking our Facebook page at ABS Radio Television. Subscribe to our YouTube page at ABS Television Oka. Follow us on Instagram at ABS Radio TV. You can log on to our website at www.absradiotv.com. And the main news again. Governor Soludo has commended the Empowerment Program of Police Officers' Wives Association. Governor Soludo has visited Federal Road Safety Corps operative who survived gun attack in hospital. Nigeria is to strengthen trade relations with United Kingdom. South Korea's new government is to compensate small businesses for losses suffered from COVID-19 restrictions. The special message: Governor Chukwuma Soludo has come for a total turnaround, maintenance of the Anambra State economy and promotion of core Igbo values. Let's give him support for the task ahead. And that's just about it on the news. Thank you so much for watching. My name is Nonya Nwokoye. Good morning and have a wonderful day.